Hello, grade fives. Welcome here for one last video. I hope you've had a great last few weeks and month of June here. It's been fabulous seeing you in class for those of you that are able to make it in over the last few weeks. I know not the way we anticipated the year would go, but it was a great way for it to end. Some of you that were in my class last year, you know that part of the tradition and culture in this class is that when you leave, you get a song. So you get a song on your birthday and you get a song when you leave. And the last song of the year, usually I just play it in class, but this year is a little bit different. So I guess I'm recording it and I will be sharing this to you and you'll see it right away. But first, to make sure that everybody hears their part, that I wanted to start off, and I always say this is the time where I like to say nice things about you. It's been a great year and there's things about all of you that I've appreciated so much. And I will definitely not forget. So before I sing the song, I like to say some nice things and things I will remember about each of you. And I know I could say lots of different things, but this is one that I thought of for everybody. So Anderson, your ghost blitz skills are outstanding. It was great playing that game with you. Ashton, I appreciated your infectious enthusiasm and laughter and your commitment to wanting to learn new and challenging board games all the time. Brianna, I loved your checking in and your sharing about your pets on Seesaw while we were away from school, and your giggle just made everybody else laugh as well with you. Calvin, thanks for your hard work in math and problem solving. Daxton, I loved your laugh and your positive smile also, and I also will never forget your rat stories in the morning. Declan L, it was great meeting all your pets through Seesaw while we were away from school. That was one of the really cool parts of this. I got to meet a lot of things that happen at home, so thanks for sharing those with me. And bringing in your gecko, Blaze, for me to actually meet. That was so cool. Declan C, I loved our regular chats about PS4, hockey, and whatever. You are still, you helped me out a lot when I got my PS4 trying to get me started, so I appreciated that. Diesel, thanks for sharing about your BMX races and the fishing that I learned about in the last one. That was really cool. Hannah, I appreciate your smile and walking with the walks at recess. I loved you would often come at recess time when I was on duty and just walk and talk, and I appreciate and remember those times. And your pet lamb that joined us on our meetings on Friday was really cool too. Jack, thanks for always being willing to share during our morning meetings about your life at home. I appreciate that. Jake, I loved your intensity and commitment to showing a great effort. That was a huge improvement I saw in you throughout the year. Your effort and hard work really increased and improved so much, so thanks for that. Carter, I loved your full investment. You were always all in. You're such a great group worker. I specifically remember our conversation about norms at the beginning of the year. You were so committed to helping out with those, so thank you. Kayla, thanks for always being so positive and smiling, having such a kind heart and being a good friend. I noticed that. Kaylee, thanks for sharing your stories about working at home. I loved when you made that Excel spreadsheet to show the pattern, and also just hearing about what you were doing at home in the regular video chats was great. Kaylin, I've seen such a huge improvement in your growth mindset. You've been willing to try hard things and try new things throughout the year. Being a lunch monitor and being involved in all the intramurals, I think that's such a great way to remember the year by. Kiana, I loved your enjoyment and commitment to having and solving challenging math problems. That was so cool, and I love that you always wanted to do better and better yourself. I appreciate that. Kira, I still think this is so sad, but your effort in the Heritage Fair and that you had made Bannock, and it's still so sad that we weren't able to share that and have that. But I remember that and I will not forget that effort. Colton, I appreciate the morning chats when you came in the morning and while we play roll for it, usually before announcements. I really enjoyed those times. Kyla, thanks for sharing regularly on Seesaw and sending emails and checking in while we were away from working at home. That's something that I noticed and it helped keep me going, and I appreciated that. Michaela, again, another one, great hard work, and I'll never forget your commitment to reading graphic novels. I love that you love them and can love a book so much that you'd read it several times. Nadia, thanks for, again, your huge effort on math during this time away, and I loved hearing about figure skating. That's a sport I didn't know a lot about that you've taught me a lot, so thanks for sharing that with us. Thomas, your effort on your Winnipeg Strike project on Heritage Friday, you did such a great job on that, and I will remember that backboard. I love the thought you put into each detail. And Tia, thanks for regularly checking in to say hi and emailing, especially right at the beginning when we were working from home. That was really a good reminder and way for us to make sure we were staying connected, so I appreciated those things. So that's something that I've appreciated about all of you, and like I said, this comes with a song. I never thought that I never thought that I'd be sharing this online, but that's okay. That's just the way it is now, and it's good to try new things. So I include every single person in the song. It's something I'll remember about all of you, and hopefully something you'll remember too about the class. So it goes. The song is called "Bye Bye" from this Mr. M guy. It's been an amazing year, grade 5s. I'll miss you, and I say this to everybody. Don't be a stranger. This class is always open to you. Feel free to email, stop by, come to Board Game Club next year. Don't be a strange face. I appreciate all of you. A long, long time ago, way back before this COVID thing, we used to go to school in the spring. This year will be one we won't forget, and 2020 ain't over yet. Here's some things I won't forget, like Anderson and his ghostlit speed, Michaela's graphic novel she reads, Diesel rides the BMX, and Declan's got many great pets. The Heritage Fair seems so long ago, and Kira's Bannock, we missed it so. Now it's time for us all to go. So bye from this Mr. M guy. It's been one to remember, let me tell you just why. They've all been a blast, when you leave I will cry, singing this'll be the day that you fly. This'll be the day that you fly. Ashton, thanks for your board game commitment. And Carter, thanks for your full investment. Brianna, your laughing was infectious. Jack, we like your morning stories, and Daxton's rat was never boring. Thomas told the Winnipeg Strike story. Colton, thanks for the morning games. Rolling for it every morning's no shame. Hannah, thanks for recess walk. Nadia's hard work on ice and off. Jake, thanks for your excellent effort, and Declan for being the PS4 expert. These are the things I miss most. So bye from this Mr. M guy. It's been one to remember, let me tell you just why. It's such a blast, when you leave I will cry, singing this'll be the day that you fly. This'll be the day that you fly. Calvin, thanks for your hard work and thinking. Some of that math, well, it took some tinkering. Kiana, you always like to challenge. Kaylin, your commitment to growing and learning is a skill we should all be knowing. Tia, thanks for the chats and emails. Kaylee did great work at her house. Excel spreadsheets for a pattern to solve. That's the effort we should resolve for every problem we solve. Kyla, thanks for your seesaw sharing, and Kayla for smiling, and regular Karen. These are the things I'll recall. So bye thank you for an excellent 2019-2020 school year, grade 5s. I'm looking forward to seeing what the rest of life has in store for you. Thanks for being committed learners and excellent members of this community and our class here that we've created. That's all. Have a fabulous summer. Bye-bye.